What's up, y'all? It's your guy eBay Fight Predictions in the building. We're breaking down Michael Chandler versus Paddy Pimblett film study breakdown. This is Paddy Pimblett's probably best career performance ever in the UFC. Showcased a lot of skills, showcased a lot of improvements. Paddy Pimblett has added a nice wrinkle to his game, and that's the calf kicks, and he used it a lot against Chandler. Chandler's more of a boxer wrestler type of fighter, and he's very heavy on that lead leg, and he punished Chandler every time for it. And, he does a good job of throwing Superman punches, using the long jab, hooking off the jab. And after all of that, it was striking exchanges. Chandler decides to go to the wrestling because you have to mix it up. But the problem is Paddy Pimblett's kind of a pick your poison kind of fight. You see, he threatens the Kimura here. Chandler rethinks about going for the slam. Instead, he kind of drags him to the other side. And Chandler had a hard time controlling him. And I felt like Chandler lost a lot of confidence in this fight after this grappling exchange, in my opinion. After he found out he couldn't really control him. You see right here, he even shoots for a fucking triangle. That's how, confident he is in his grappling. But after Chandler felt like he couldn't really control him and he couldn't really deal with him on the feet, it was kind of a problem, and you can just tell the size difference. And Paddy Pimblett did a good job of keeping him at the end of his punches. You know what I'm saying? Using his reach, using the long jab, using a stiff jab. And Chandler, getting hit with the high kick. He didn't know how to really operate with Paddy because it's like you don't have too many weapons. Paddy, he has the punches, the kicks, and the grappling. Chandler kind of just had the wrestling and the big overhand or body shot to overhand combo. You can see right there. And that's the problem with Chandler. He gets caught with shots like that because he has his hands low, he's slipping his head, and Pimblett's able to take advantage, and he's very academic with his kicks. You're going to notice this a lot in this fight, is that he's not just targeting the legs, he's also targeting the head, targeting the body, but he's doing a good job of mixing it up, right? He goes to the calf, right? He's still going for it, jabs to the body, does a good job of that, jabs to the head, and he's not output, right? But he does a good job of returning, He's not going to blow your mind with crazy numbers, but he is going to have the significant strike. Beautiful Superman punch to switch kick combo right there. And, gives him a jab to end it. Nice lead leg kick right there. Oblique kick. High kick. You see what I'm saying? He's very academic. He's not targeting one area. He's just being really nice to everywhere, if you know what I'm saying. And another good blitz. And, one thing about Pimblett I noticed in this fight, good takedown defense here, very reminiscent of the DDP blitz that he does in this scrap. He took a lot from that, in my opinion. Nice 1-2 down the pipe. Lead leg kick, switches stances, goes for the high kick. You see, very academic, uppercut. And that's the thing about Chandler. Chandler's too obvious with his takedown attempts. You see right there, goes for the takedown attempt. Pimblett saw it coming. He didn't set it up properly. He didn't feint. He gets the big takedown here, gets the big slam, but he does it again. But again, you'll see right here, Chandler, he has the same issues he's always had. He kind of rushes things, and that's what happened. He rushed to get the back. He loses position, and Pimblett's now cruising. Now you're in Pimblett's world, and you could just tell there's a confidence with Pimblett in this fight, wherever the fight decided to go. If it was on the ground, it was on the feet, he was confident everywhere. And you can just tell, and you could see the confidence of Chandler go down as situations like this happen, and he's in his head thinking wow, I trained with Jared Gordon, and he didn't do this to Jared Gordon, he's doing this to me. And you could just tell his morale just plummeted. It was like a snowball effect. The fight just got worse and worse for him, and just Pimblett's dominating him on the ground, on the feet. Chandler really couldn't do anything. And when we go to this third round, Pimblett just had the supreme confidence, and he decided, I'm all right, I'm going to just throw this knee because he keeps slipping his head towards that area, throws another high kick at him, and he's just chasing him down with this no regard that Chandler could knock him out because he completely broke Chandler. Nice jab. And Chandler, he's going forward, but he's not making decisions. And right there, Pimblett's okay, I'm going to take you down now. Goes for the single, goes to the back, gets the big takedown, takes the back, and he's doing a lot of good things. He threatens the choke that forces Chandler to kind of go on his back. and just let Paddy have full mount here. He doesn't want to get choked out. But what he does is he's giving up a position, and God, the cut on Chandler's face, man, my God, that knee landed beautifully, by the way. And just the ground and pound was pretty bad. And you could just tell Chandler in his heart is just hurt because he's like, how could this happen to me? And I really do believe that he did come in this fight overconfident. I do believe he thought that this was going to be a cake in the easy money. I'll say it like that. He thought it was going to be easy money. And yeah, man, Paddy, he played him. I still think Paddy, even though he had the best career performance of a lifetime against Chandler, I do think it's not enough for Justin Gaethje. Again, I know I'm going to say this because probably Chandler was thinking the same thing. But if Jared Gordon's whooping you, walking you down, what is Justin Gaethje going to do?